It is so beautiful outside today. I'm just on my way to the gym. Do you like the red interior? Yeah. Do you know why I like it? Because I feel like you guys can see that I'm not like bold, because when I record and everything is so black and I have jet black hair as well, it all just meshes in and I feel like I look a little bit bold. Anyways, I'm about to do a little lock-in, right? And it's not that I haven't been locking in, but sometimes you need to lock in, right? 3 months of just locking in and focusing on yourself can do so much wonders for your life. If you just give yourself 3 months of prioritizing yourself, your goals, your fitness, your health, your wellness, imagine how your life will look towards the end of the year. Because in 6 months' time, we'll be in November. Wow, I know, that's crazy, right? We're going to be in November in 6 months' time. And me personally, I want to end this year feeling and looking amazing. This is not a year that I want to end thinking, oh, I wish I did that. I wish I did a little bit more. I don't. I'm so sorry. Like, I really want to give the rest of the year my all. And in 3 months' time, it's actually going to be coming up to my birthday. I'm a Virgo. So yeah, I want to start that year of my life just in a different place. I just want to feel my best, and I just want to really put in the work because I owe it to myself and I deserve it. I deserve it to accomplish my dreams. I deserve it to look good. I deserve it to feel good, right? So all of these things I need to do for myself. And sometimes just 3 months of just locking in, like I said, can put you steps ahead. Our 3 month lock-in doesn't need to look the same. Like, my 3 month lock-in might look a little bit different to yours, and that's how it's supposed to be because we're not the same person. And I'm not going to go into depth on what my lock-in looks like because I just don't really like sharing my personal goals and some accomplishments online. That's just a personal thing. But for example, I want to get to a certain body weight in 3 months, and I think it's very, very achievable for me to do that. To get started, all you need to do is just get a pen and paper and write down some goals. How do you see yourself in 3 months' time? It could actually even just be one thing. You can literally just pick one goal that you want to achieve in 3 months and just lock in on that for 3 months. It could literally be anything. It could be to learn a new skill. It could be to quit your job. It could be to expand and grow in your career or your business. It could be to start a new business. It could be to spend more time with friends and family and be more present. All of these things are amazing, and you can literally just pick one of those things and just stay fully locked in. What does your 3 month lock-in look like to you? Get a pen and paper. It's the best way. I love writing things down with pen and paper. It just, I don't know, it just feels more real. I don't know if that makes any sense, but get pen and paper, write things down, and define what your 3 month lock-in looks like. Lock in aggressively, cut off all distractions. Be selfish if you need to. You've got to do what you've got to do. You only have one life. And sometimes you just need to lock in for 3 months. During this lock-in, you may not feel motivated. There's going to be times where you feel low. There's going to be times where you don't have energy. You might feel unwell, or your period may be coming up. And, you know, I know when it's my period, I really suffer very, very badly. So I'm not able to do things how I would usually do them, and that's okay. But you just have to keep showing up for yourself. Not every day is going to look the same, and that's okay. As long as you get back up, that is the main thing. Remember, we're not expecting crazy fast results. A lot of things are not, you can't just click your fingers and it's just done. Unfortunately, there is no magic genie. Have a non-negotiable that regardless of everything else, you have to stay committed to. You owe it to yourself to stay committed to your goals. The same way you are committed to that man. Yeah, the same way you're committed to that man. Yes. The same way you should be committed to your goals. If you can stay committed to another person through your highs and your lows, you can stay committed to yourself through your highs and your lows. That's something I say to myself because I'm a committed person in everything I do. So why would I not be committed to myself, right? I'm there for people during the highs and lows of any kind of relationship. I'm there through the highs of lows when I'm at work. So I need to be there for myself when I'm going through the highs and lows of my own life and staying committed to the things that I need to do for myself. Try and learn how to be obsessed with finishing things. And I'm talking to myself here because I start things and I won't finish them. There is so many unfinished projects that I have. I'm very creative. I'm always thinking. I always want to do this and do that. There's so many things I've done and not all of them needed to be finished. Don't get me wrong. Not every project or thing that you have started or needs to be finished, because it might have led you down another path, right? Or you might have just realized that it's not for you, and that's okay. But be obsessed during this lock-in phase or just finishing things. At least you can say you finished it, right? I'm obsessed with completing my tasks, and I will say that to myself in my head until it becomes true. I'm obsessed with completing my tasks. I am obsessed with it, and sometimes you need obsession. Be obsessed with it and put in the work, because one thing that I've realized is that deep work is becoming very rare. It's becoming very rare because we live in a day and age where it's so easy to do things without putting in the work. It's so easy to use AI. It's so easy to not use your brain. And I'm having to do things right now where I'm challenging myself, for example, not to use ChatGPT. I'm not using it. I'm so sorry. I want to challenge myself. I want to put in the work that other people are not putting in. And don't get me wrong, AI can be very, 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 very useful, but it's kind of knowing when to use it and knowing when not to use it, and when to challenge your brain a little bit. Sometimes you have to challenge your brain because you end up with no brain. I think about how you used to be when you was a child, and how you would literally think about things and create. You would think about things and you would do, and you would use your brain. Get back into that element again. I love getting back into that element, and then it's like my brain just starts ticking. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm really smart. And to conclude, at the end of our 3 months, we will either have evidence or excuses. I want to have evidence. I want to have evidence, not excuses, at the end of this 3 months. So think about how you want to end these 3 months. Just visualize right now, visualize meeting yourself in 90 days from now, and how your future self is going to be. Think about meeting your future self. I'm closing my eyes right now because I'm visualizing it. I'm visualizing seeing future me, achieving the things I want to achieve, being happy, being healthy, feeling accomplished, right? Think about how you're going to be in 90 days. Do not underestimate what you can do in 90 days. And remember, the next 90 days are going to pass anyways. So regardless of what you do, 3 months is going to go by. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, dolls. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I look forward to speaking with you again in our next conversation. Bye.